Tom Brady done? Is he finished?
And Green Bay is not Green Bay right now.
You always wrong. Ooh.
Let's go back to Philly. A big trade just happened. Just because
And he's facing his former team, so you know it's gonna be some animosity.
and in the #1 spot for them.
Oh.
Seeing that field in Mexico City, it shows how stupid the NFL is. Down the east, how's it looking? The favorite team.
Good team.
With this trade happening, does this mean the Sixers are front runner of favorites?
So you can stand up here and defend the player that just went 1 for 11, and then all of a sudden you got sick.
One day it's on my nerves, but you know I'm here. We talking about sports, man. So I ain't even thinking about work right now. I'm thinking about sports.
That's why your laptop dead.
That is why your laptop dead.
And that's why you're watching your Wednesday night Sports Delight, the platform sports talk show. It's your boy Smooth.
And Sadal.
And Stanton, baby.
Because when it's about sports,
It becomes our business.
And business just picked up.
happy Wednesday, fellas.
Yes, sir.
He better not. Knuckle punch. Don't,
Oh, it's 9-4.
don't,
Goodness.
God.
Yeah, so
We
disclaimer.
come in the show.
Disclaimer.
Like,
If
man.
you see some all of a sudden crazy reactions, we have the Cardinal game on against the Pirates. Cardinals up 9-4. It was 9-2 like 2 minutes ago. It's gonna be a long night again. But
Ain't right being rain right.
but with that being said, it is your Wednesday night sports delight. And okay, here we go. Okay, we back. I'm about to say what's going on TV. But with that being said, outside of the Cardinals doing their thing, how y'all be?
I'm doing good, man. You know, just doing my thing. You know, handling business as usual. You
That's
know,
what's up.
things moving along, man. Things making a major step up.
I know you said
With
that
my
you made
business.
some possible moves in which some good benefits may be coming very soon. Some rewards may
That's
be coming.
right. You know, just investing in myself. And, you know, if you want to be successful in life, you got to invest in yourself. You know, and it's all about mindset. And after mindset is just putting some effort into your mindset, and positive things will come out of that.
Yeah. There we go, man. Gotta have that mindset. Gotta keep the grind going.
That's right, man.
When you have those days where you feel like, oh no, I don't think, you had to keep pushing.
Have to, man.
You had to keep pushing, man. Stan, how you be, man?
I'm good. I'm good. Chilling.
I be chilling.
St. Louis Cardinal repping.
There it is. There it is. So,
Forgot I had this red do-rag. I was like, yep.
so basically, you blocking the waves right now. Blocking the waves.
No, they cooking, they baking.
Uh-oh.
Are they baking it?
I mean, hey, I saw like I saw all posting him other day. He had those selfies going on with the waves. This kid y'all forgot. Y'all forgot.
Gonna do the reveal. You gonna do the wave reveal? Be like,
Some people's memories seem to have escaped them.
They had
So
that
just-
selective amnesia.
Just had to let some people know.
That's all it is, man. That's all it is.
yeah, man. He came in here like this.
Good morning.
Right.
Right. All right, but y'all already know, man. All throughout the show, come with them comments. Let's get it in. This show isn't just about us yapping. It's about conversating with y'all. So if y'all have any thoughts, go ahead and comment right now on the platform Sports Talk Show. Shouts out to everyone who has been subscribing to our page. For those who haven't, let them know, man. Let them know right now. This is the best sports talk show on a Wednesday night. With that being said, we're getting right into it. We may have more stuff to talk about in the rundown. I'm sorry, in the roundtable than we have in our regular topics, but
Maybe.
we'll see, man.
Rundown.
Right,
Well.
right. I don't know why I keep on saying the rundown. One of them shows I
Yeah,
watch on
one of them.
whatever. But oh well. Once again, the roundtable begins right now.
Tell you what, man. I was looking at our doing some research on our segment that we'll have later on. But I gotta ask this. The New England Patriots are the defending Super Bowl champions. Now, this next question.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, whatever. This next question I'm about to ask you should be easy for any defending Super Bowl champion. Name 3 impact players right now on the New England Patriots.
Outside of Brady,
Yeah.
okay, Edelman, Sonny Michel, and
Hightower on defense.
yeah.
Had to throw in the defensive person.
Now, see,
And
you all named it.
and whoever that damn kicker is can't miss nothing.
Oh yeah. Giakowski or something like that.
You all named it.
Okay.
But in the grand scheme, are they really?
Impact.
Can you put them on another team and they do the same thing?
But I mean,
I don't know.
that's been the New England way for a long time though.
My point of this is, you can't keep this up.
You don't think so?
You can't keep this up.
I mean, but
man.
recall we had this discussion a while back.
They don't look scary.
I mean, but last year they didn't look scary, but look what they did.
I know. This was just frustrating me, man. It's beyond me.
That's why.
It's beyond me. I don't understand how did they keep doing this, man.
That's why maybe next week. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Next week, get y'all prepared. I'm gonna have y'all to provide your top 5 organizations that you hate but you respect.
Oh damn. Well, Patriots.
Next
That I
week.
hate.
Yes, that you just can't
I
stand,
really don't.
but you have to have respect for them.
I only got one.
Why are you doing this? why you gotta do this?
You got time. 5 teams next week. We all gonna have our 5.
You already know, but you setting us up.
I already know number 1 probably for you.
It's like Marion Barry.
But the people
You setting
don't know.
me up,
The
man.
people don't know.
You setting me up,
Is
man.
it just NFL or all?
No.
sports?
All organizations.
Okay.
Yes.
If it was
5
because if it was
organizations.
I don't
no matter what
I don't
sport it
hate
is.
a lot of you know this. I don't hate
They
a
don't
lot
know.
of teams.
Once again, it's not about us. We have people. We have followers.
You're just trying to create controversy. I see what you're trying to do, man.
Hey,
on this
it's just
show.
all about having a good time.
I
You know
low
what I'm
key
saying?
just got like 2.
Well, you got time, man.
Maybe
Like I said,
3.
you got 6
I'm
more
not even
days
gonna
left.
say mine. I'm gonna think about
Yeah,
this.
yeah. You know, thinking about the teams in the 80s or 90s that you can stand, but you still have respect for them. Like, damn it, but they good though, and I can't
Yeah.
stand it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like mystical. Can't stand it. I can't stand it. But yeah, so that'll be one of our topics for next week. So
Okay.
get
I'm
ready.
glad we bringing back these little special topics, man.
Yeah, you know, see,
We were waiting on this.
we're going through a slow drought right now in sports. You know, you can just have baseball.
Yeah,
pretty
so you
much.
gotta bring in some extra.
Exactly. And then pretty soon we'll have a lot of football going with NFL and college. So just trying to be creative with some things, y'all.
That's what we do here on the show.
You want to know how slow it is in sports right now? I ain't even get a list of the damn stuff. Ain't there something?
A list of the who?
I ain't get a list of none of the topics.
Why not? It didn't come to your phone?
No, you ain't.
He
sent
got it.
brother.
I got it.
How'd you send it to him?
You in the same text as he is.
Nah, the one I got is from the 18th.
Nah, I sent it to y'all. What day did you get yours?
Sometime this weekend.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
We're prepared, people. We
I ain't got no
this.
topic from you since July 15th.
Since July 15th. Yeah, it was on July 20th.
Yep. And you even replied on that same thread.
Yeah, I ain't get that one.
You replied on the same thread.
Damn Apple.
See them Apple products?
All right, now you got it.
See, you gotta have the Apple laptop.
And look, him and Brian talking about Android last 2 weeks ago, whatever it was.
My phone might have been dead.
There it is. But I mean, even then,
You replied on the same chain.
We've been using the same chain, brother. Ain't nothing new.
ain't nothing changed.
That means you should see the text before what you posted.
Clearly, you know that technology is flawed.
Goodness
Especially
gracious.
with that voice. It's flawed. It's flawed. Man, yeah, so
Posting your all NBA middle name team
Yeah.
and didn't see the post right before it.
The post right before it was the picture ESPN NFL 2K.
And before that one,
It's a Bleacher Report.
nah, it didn't come through for some reason.
really?
It didn't.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I've got the Bleacher Report
Oh man.
on Jerry Slump.
And speaking of which,
Nah,
prayers,
man.
prayers up to him.
Yeah.
He has what I tell y'all he has. Right
He has
now?
Parkinson's.
Yeah.
And dementia.
Yeah,
and
so,
dementia.
you know, we don't want to
Damn.
say it, but anything can happen any day. But you know, he was a legend. He played with the Bulls during his younger years.
Yeah.
Then was the head coach and had to face the Bulls and never was able to win because of Michael
You talk
and
about
Phil.
that. You talk about that. The teams that you
Yeah,
hated.
yeah.
For respect.
Couldn't stand, but you had.
You
respect
might see
for
that
him.
appearance of one of their teams
Got you.
on my list next week.
What's your thoughts? We know Tiger Woods won the Masters back in April, but ever since then, he just ain't got it. So this past weekend, they
I
had
mean, it ain't surprising to me.
they had the British Open, and you travel from where he came from, all y'all to freaking Ireland, and you missed the cut after the damn first day.
Oh,
He was that bad. They said that he was.
wow.
They said he looked pretty bad, like body wise. You could tell he just wasn't feeling right, looking right. It's like
His body's breaking down.
He
man.
lost that momentum.
He's you have your moments when you get older. You know, your flashes of greatness, but man, to keep that up, you got to remember we were so spoiled with Tiger Woods winning that we forgot that this ain't normal.
Right.
This ain't normal to just be winning every single tournament. Tournament in, tournament out.
Unless you're Serena Williams.
Yeah, and that's not normal either.
In which I was gonna bring her
That's
up.
not normal either.
I was gonna bring her up because ever since she's had her baby, she's been to the final of Wimbledon and U.S. Open, but she hasn't won.
I think that's partially mindset as well. You know, she may not want to admit it, but that's in the back of her mind. Man, every time I get to these finals, something happens. But then every time you say something in your mind, thoughts become things. And unfortunately, even though she may say, I don't want to lose, you still lose. I think it's mindset, man.
I think it is something though that for her to not be able to, because usually when she gets to the final, man, it's like it's a whole other level. But these last two finals, it's like she be getting blown out. It's kind of like, are you losing steam because you know you face like 5 or 6
You
matches
get blown
prior.
out. See, that's another trigger. See that you get blown out. I can see if it was close.
Right, but yeah, it was like 6-1, 6-2, like you wasn't even there. And usually she provides entertainment or some kind of, competition. But these last two, what was Naomi Ayaki, and then this past Wimbledon, she just hasn't had it.
Well, she might have to see a sports psychologist.
You think so?
Yeah,
She ain't worried about y'all.
yeah.
She
I mean,
got
even the
money.
great ones have to have,
You said she ain't worry about what?
It's systemically set up against her for her to not be able to pass the white person.
Oh,
here we
Lord.
go.
What's her name? Wasn't white? Naomi Aoki?
No, I'm talking about as far as the record.
Oh. Nah,
Set
that was.
She can break the record if she wants.
I watch her
Ain't nothing
play.
stopping her from
I
that.
watch her play. It's just been her having these unforced errors.
She's stopping herself.
But then also, as I said before,
It's not like they are beating her. She's beating herself.
Yeah, that's why I said her own
Just be.
self errors that she's been having.
Yeah.
And then, like I said before, with these tournaments in tennis, you're playing like 5 or 6 guys before you even get to the final. So it's all about that nutrition. And with her just having a child, 2-3 years ago now?
No,
2 years ago?
about a year and a half, wasn't it?
Nah, I want to say
No,
about 2 years
no,
ago.
baby.
But just pretty much
Yeah, you're right.
Is she suffering from having
Yeah.
that child? Like, you know, you do good the first few rounds, but then you get to
It's that
higher
it's that
rounds.
combined with the age. Like a lot of tennis players don't last after 30. They do their thing in their 20s. When they hit their 30s, they're usually retiring. She, like I said, ain't normal. She's in her mid 30s, still balling.
Yeah, but hopefully there will be a Grand Slam event very soon. Maybe the U.S. Open. I believe that's next month. Hopefully she can go ahead and win it here in the U.S. It's gonna be in New York. You can go ahead and have that record, and boom, there it is. What's your thoughts? And I'm pretty sure you're not surprised on this, but Chiefs wide receiver Tyreek Hill was able to evade, like he evaded the defenders on defense. He evaded the system, and he's not going to face any charges for his alleged abuse to his child's mother. There was a report a while back that he said some words to her that, you know, hey, you know, you should be scared of me because I can, you know, do whatever. And there was a long, lengthy investigation by the NFL. They claimed they couldn't find anything to charge him or anything. And so now he won't even face any kind of suspension or anything.
Oh, well.
Is that a surprise to you that he got off clean?
No, I don't know. I don't know much about the situation to even speak on it. You know what I mean? I heard about what happened, you know, just like maybe overall, but the details, I don't know the details of it, so I can't really say.
Yeah, he was he's not going to be suspended by the NFL after child abuse allegations.
Oh, it's child abuse. I thought it was a domestic.
So he already had an issue before with domestic abuse.
Yeah, I know about that.
Then I guess part of this child abuse part, you know, is this along with how he was saying things to the child's mother as well. So it's just a whole lot that he's been doing.
Man,
Because
I don't know, man. I can't speak on that, man.
Look, they so quick to call it child abuse. Y'all know how our parents did us. Even my mama, she was old school.
Yeah, our parents is old school, but you know, at times it changed,
Beat
man.
us with bricks.
Our times has changed, man.
Yeah.
When we were coming up, man.
Threw a brick at your head.
The Kansas City Star reported that
Can't do
police were
And
called.
you better duck.
They said police were called to his home in response to an alleged battery that lists a juvenile as the victim, and on another occasion regarding child abuse or neglect involving Hill's 3-year-old son. So, yeah, just crazy. But once again, he you know,
We gotta
escape.
you gotta find a way to just stay out of trouble.
You do.
Overall.
Yeah, we had that conversation in one of our first ever
One of our
shows
first ever shows.
about these brothers is not
These
having
brothers-
no kind of, you know, it's a big mental issue going on with these brothers in the NFL. Sports
Yeah.
period, but it's like it happens so much more in the NFL. Do you think it's related to contact in the head because it's a physical sport? Do you think that's the reason why some of these brothers
Maybe,
are like how they are now?
CTE has a lot of similar side effects. Not to make any excuse for these guys, you know, putting their hands on women, but CTE has a lot of devastating effects to your brain, and one of them is being very violent. You know,
I blame the parents.
That's it. Blame the parents.
yeah.
Thoughts on Zion joining the Jordan brand?
Betrayal. Betrayal. He ain't never gonna have his Duke number retired. Let me quit.
Like I said on the post, I was shocked about it 'cause I thought he would took that route like LeBron did, going to Nike.
No, bro, Nike almost ended that man career.
Yeah.
Or but the Jordan brand.
Was it Nikes on his feet when it happened?
Yeah,
it was the
'cause
Ky-
you know
it was the-
Duke-
no, it was the
Duke
Paul
is
George
Nike.
shoes, wasn't it?
Paul George is with Nike.
No, I'm saying it was the Paul George shoes that he
Yeah.
had on.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Calm down. It was like, yeah, it was
It's gonna
Nike.
be
Paul
all right.
George, right?
But yeah. So, but now I was just more so saying because even Jordan is actually considered under the Nike umbrella as well. So, but I thought he would took more of a route like LeBron and KD, or go to Adidas or whatever. But
Hey, money talks, man.
He should have went to Reebok.
They did.
It's all about business in the end, man.
They did say
I'm happy for him.
that he did sign like a 5. Well, I can't recall the actual number right now.
$74 million.
They say it's the biggest shoe deal by a rookie. So he surpassed LeBron.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
It's your money, man.
I feel like
Yeah,
that's
5
the only
years.
thing he's gonna surpass LeBron.
Oh. Yep, 5 years and becomes the
You
richest.
say what now?
I said I feel like that's the only thing he's gonna surpass LeBron in.
Oh, okay.
He said 5 years and becomes the richest annual rookie shoe deal in NBA history.
That boy getting 74.
I look forward to seeing his first shoe. That's all. I just want to see.
Just see the shoe.
Yeah, see
You know
what's
he's
gonna
not
happen.
gonna. They gonna make him wait a minute. He's gonna wear some Team Jordan shoes.
Right.
So the other day,
Gonna wait till maybe like opening day,
The
opening
tinker
night.
got to get it cracking.
so the other day, Steve Kerr in the interview was saying how he didn't like the whole AD going to the Lakers. How all that turnaround in regards to how AD was already demanding from last year to now, demand that he go to the Lakers. Steve Kerr he felt like that wasn't right. The league should be changing them kind of rules, and rich players need to honor their contract.
Boo hoo. Last time I checked, it was a trade.
Well, it was right, but that was initiated after Rich Paul
Still a trade.
and Anthony Davis made all those comments last year.
It was a trade.
Right,
Still a
In
trade.
the end,
right.
they didn't have to trade him to the Lakers.
So didn't.
Plus,
It
they
was
got
a
lot.
trade.
And they got a lot.
Yep, so did. So they can't. Well, he ain't worried about what they got in regards to Steve Kerr.
So Steve Kerr can kick rocks.
And last
Because
time I
Steve
checked-
Kerr is worried about his team beating them Lakers.
But look,
And last time I checked, didn't Steve Kerr just have like a super team for 4 years?
Right.
I am glad you brought that up.
Like, what is the hang up, man?
Kendrick Perkins, remember Kendrick Perkins from the Celtics and Thunder or whatever?
Yeah.
So he posts on Twitter, Steve Kerr got his goddamn nerves to talk about anything that's going on with any other organization, as if he just didn't have Kevin Durant join a 73-9 team. By the way, then he actually tagged Steve Kerr on Twitter. By the way, Steve Kerr, Mark Jackson built that dynasty in Golden State.
Pretty much.
The nerve of him.
He did build it.
Shots
and then they
fired.
Got him out of there.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Pow, 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 pow.
Pew, pew.
But yeah,
I'm the rootness, stiffness. Pow, pow, pow. 1, 2, 3, 4.
that is kind of crazy that of all people, you can't say nothing.
You really can't.
Like-
he literally walked into his coaching championships.
Yeah.
Got a whole dynasty and you worried about the Lakers?
Why? Because they got more than you. Well, that might be it.
No, because they're getting ready to lose and they know it. They're getting ready to have that dynasty officially ended next year.
So now,
he
so
just
now he
can't
want to
accept
complain.
it.
Yeah.
He just can't accept it. That's the crybaby right there. Meanwhile, Mark Jackson was sitting there during the whole finals with a grin on his face.
Shit.
It's over.
Like I raised them boys and you took them away from me.
Government came and took my baby.
What is this turned into?
Oh man. So word is that Adrian Peterson, who has made over $100 million in his career, could be swimming in debt because of the friends or people he thought were friends.
You know what? This is well documented. His story is not unique. All you gotta go do is look. If you have an ESPN Plus subscription, go to 30 for 30 broke,
Yeah.
and you'll see a whole list. A whole list. Oh my god! A whole list
Oh Lord, silly.
of players who has gotten into the same situation.
It be our own people, man.
It be your own people.
Y'all can't get nothing from me. Let me hold a 20. Man, you can hold a job.
Hey man,
They have
hey man, it's the total
the
company
past-
called so we should invest in this.
Now.
Da-da-da-da-da.
now.
I'll
This
invest
ain't
in
like
LA.
this ain't like these players don't know. For the past 10 years, they've had a rookie symposium. During this rookie symposium, they talk to all the rookies in the room and tell you what to expect about your life in the NFL. And they also, one of those things, they talk about money management, finances.
One time.
They have a whole day worth of just talking about nothing but finance. They bring in people. They bring in former players, people who've done positive things with their money, invested. They show you how to do it. What they doing? Sleeping in that class?
They should bring in MC Hammer.
Yeah, him too.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. I mean, the list goes on, man. And so there's no excuses now.
50
If
Cent.
you getting took from your money, it's your fault.
Someone said that they should actually have all the rookies watch that ESPN 30 for 30 show. Bro, I mean, episode broke.
Yeah, they should.
It should be a
That
requirement.
should be a required reviewing
Yeah.
of that documentary.
Really? What where the blame needs to be placed is on the families.
The parents.
No, because I don't think the parents.
They're the parents. That's the parents right
No,
now.
They done
it's,
showing the way doing school.
it's the family who yell family over everything, and then when they come and ask for money, it's like, man, I don't know. It's like, what happened to family over everything?
You
And then they
gotta-
try to throw that in their face.
There's a whole segment on Broke talking about family and how they can break you.
That's why I'm saying I blame the family.
Because
That's some of your family
What's
goes.
the first thing that every rookie athlete does when they get that first check?
Buy themselves a house. Ain't nobody buying that.
No,
house.
buy their mama a house. A house that mama can't pay the taxes on. A house that you can't keep up with.
But
Utilities.
brother man, in the world of social media where ESPN covers everything and they post everything, ain't nobody bought their mama a house in a while. They done bought them a car. They ain't bought them no house. They just bought them a car. Flat
Well,
out. There you go.
they may be getting better then. I don't know.
There you go. That's paid for. You ain't got to do nothing but put gas in it and cover insurance. That's on you.
And that's a depreciating. That's not a real asset, really.
I have
if you
seen
talk
a
about
few recent
assets.
posts over the last few weeks of certain rookies actually buying their mom's houses. So I have seen some videos out there.
I mean, it's a difference between buying a house and buying their house. You know, if you buying a straight up brand new house, that's stupid. If you're paying off your mama house, you good. That's financially smart.
Oh, no.
You ain't got to worry about it.
They out here buying like nice size like houses. So I've seen both. I've seen the cars. I've seen the houses.
I've trust me. I've done a lot of study on wealth finances, how to build it.
You should know, right?
I can do a whole 2 hours talking about this, but I'm not. This is a sports show. All I'll say is they had every opportunity to learn about the pitfalls of finances, and they didn't take heed. And so I blame them. At this point, Adrian Peterson, you might be.
Say that for a different segment, huh?
If it wasn't for another guy, he would get it.
I mean, you can add him on there.
Who that other
I
guy you
could.
talking about? Do I know who that other guy
You
is?
probably do.
Thank you. I hope that's both of y'all's because I'm about to make y'all look stupid. Detail. Attention to detail. Y'all gonna call it.
I want to see this.
All right, cool. Can we fast forward? No.
The NBA
And now. No.
The NBA is reportedly investigating whether teams tampered in order to secure some of the earliest free agent signings this offseason.
If y'all don't, what? Why? NBA always looking for.
And let me guess,
stuff.
it's from the salty teams
Who
and
didn't get-
franchises
who
that
didn't
didn't get they player.
No, it's just from the Knicks. That's it.
It's from the Knicks. Oh.
It's from the city.
Oh.
It's from the city of New York City.
Oh.
They ain't getting nothing.
The investigation is reportedly expected to include interviews with players and possibly agents and team employees. The Charlotte Hornets owner, Michael Jordan, mentioned the possibility of changing the free agency rules in the next collective bargaining agreement and what
Who
was
you
described
just lose?
as a tense
Kemba
owner
Walker.
Who did he just lose?
Kemba Walker.
Huh?
via free agency.
Salty.
Salty.
Salt.
I feel like the reason he's salty is because
What's your phrase that you always talk about with salty people? What do you always say?
all these spices, and you still salty.
Yep. So
You could have been cayenne pepper.
sound like a lot of people just, like you
You
said,
could have been
are
paprika.
pretty much salty because they didn't get they lost their guy or couldn't get the guy that they wanted. Like
Instead, they want to be Lowry's.
I'm just trying to understand What Mike got to complain about? Oh, I'm Michael Jordan. Woe is me. I lost my point guard. I'm wiping my tears with my hundreds of dollars that I made off of Jordans that people get killed for. But I won't speak out on that. But I'll speak out on losing an asset. My money. My money.
This is
My
the
money.
time I wish I had that little sound bite. Oh, that pains me.
Stop it. Get some help.
You'll get it very soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
I know you will.
Yeah.
This past weekend, Manny Pacquiao, he like all of, 30, 40 years old?
Yeah.
Beat undefeated at the time, Keith Thurman.
Did you see Floyd was talking trash?
Yes.
And Manny done challenged his ass.
Yes.
Has Floyd come back?
Would y'all be down for that? Part
Not
two?
really. No,
I would.
no, I wouldn't.
I would.
They
Because Manny coming out.
Was it 5 years?
aiming for
They're
your
5
face.
years older now, man.
Manny coming out aiming for your face.
I don't want to see it no
He
more.
don't care no more.
And for what I heard,
It's like wrestling, man. It's like these bringing it back. These, well, you know what we should do? We should bring back Ali Frazier. That's what we should do.
That'd be entertaining,
It sure would.
Technology.
and for what I heard is that
The occult.
Keith Thurman, he was like talking
Bringing
all
people out
stuff
back from the
to Manny
dead.
Oh yeah, he was
Pacquiao.
talking all trash at the press conference. Then boy, you lost.
I mean, he was saying stuff like, Jesus was crucified. That's how I'm gonna do you Saturday.
Wow.
Like he was saying stuff,
What's funny is Manny caught him flush in the face. He was like, "Oh, wait a minute."
Right.
You see it on his face. Whoa! I was just playing.
He was like,
They told me to do it. Boy, this ain't even UFC.
Hold on now. Thoughts on Tim Duncan joining Greg Popovich?
The first of many players to do so. I feel like soon Manu Ginobili is going to work his way in there.
Ginobili.
Here come Tony Parker, huh?
Nah. Tony Parker tarnished his legacy by going to a whole nother team instead of retiring.
Do you see
What
Duncan?
was the point of that?
Do you see Duncan eventually being the head coach?
I don't know because
I can't. I don't know.
If
I
they-
don't want to say.
if they do that, it's going to be some uproar in San Antonio.
Yep.
Because of Becky Hammond.
Becky
Yep,
Hammond.
because if they put him over Becky Hammond, now
When
the
she
Spurs-
was in line, she's already in line.
now the Spurs fans are going to be conflicted, but everybody else,
Right.
it's going to be an issue.
Because everybody feel like that's her job in the making.
Yeah, I
gonna be
mean,
an uproar.
history. Matter of fact, history.
It was right there for the taking.
Not just the job.
I'm
History.
surprised Pop's still there. Cause y'all know he lost his wife like a couple years ago
Yeah.
during the playoffs, and that I would have been like, no, that's it. I'd have
I
been.
mean,
here
he
long
wasn't
enough.
bad at this season.
I mean, but I'm just saying he been there long enough. He got the rings. I would have just.
Well, I mean, maybe that's the only thing the man got left.
he ain't got no kids.
Sticking with basketball real quick. Shouts out to my old high school, the V. Cameron Fletcher. He's like a 4 or 5 star basketball player. He's high school senior. He narrowed down his choices 2 weeks ago. Top 5 is Michigan State, Kentucky, Mizzou,
Don't go.
North Carolina, and Alabama.
You got a better chance. Go to UNC. Why? Why is he dragging this out? If this brother go anywhere other than UNC, that is my idiot of the forever.
Oh, not forever.
And if he go to Mizzou, boy, you
What if he go to Kentucky? They pump out nothing but NBA players.
You know what Kentucky players have done lately? I can't remember one that's won a championship lately.
I said go to the NBA.
So do UNC players, and they win championships. If you're lucky, you might win 6. If you're lucky.
But once
Just
again,
don't go
good
to
luck
Mizzou.
you, man. Hey, go there.
No.
Forget what he says. Change the narrative.
Yes.
Damn it, change the freaking
I wouldn't mind.
narrative. Shut this man up.
I wouldn't mind.
And,
Negro.
and for my selfish needs, have me look good.
I'm surprised Mizzou ain't shut you up yet, Lord.
I will never give up on Mizzou. That's I'm
give up on the Porter
I'm
family.
staying true.
There you
I'm
go.
staying loyal. I'm staying
That's what's
committed.
up, man.
Hey, I believe that one day it's gonna happen. I mean,
Unlike an illustrious guest that we usually have on the show, you stick to your team.
And on top of that, you can't say me. Everybody know my
wait a
school
minute.
is Oregon.
Another home run. Another home run for Paul DeYoung.
2-run shot.
2 home runs for Paul DeYoung. Wow.
I think we can go ahead and skip the bird talk now. Or around the bases. No, it's bird talk.
And matter of fact, that is coming up next.
Yes.
But yeah, so like I said, for selfish reasons, choose Mizzou. Made me look proud, man, and change the whole narrative.
Make me proud, brother.
Come on, do it for
He's
me.
being true to the zoo, and they have done nothing but fail you. So you know.
Hey, but how many times we talked about the Blues?
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
So what you saying? You know,
Hey, what did he say about us talking about the Blues? What did he say during this whole run?
Oh yeah.
Be quiet about it.
To be quiet about?
Look, at home, low key, I was finna be like, we need to shut up about the damn Cardinals. Matter of fact, after the show, we ain't talking bird talk. No more baseball. We gonna talk about soccer. And What else?
A team
What
we don't
else
have
is
yet.
coming up? Right. Okay, we can still talk about it.
XFL.
They ain't started yet.
I don't even know if we have a team name yet.
No, we don't. Not yet.
You know, they're not starting that till next year.
All right. Oh, you know what? There's something else I want to show
2020?
y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to show y'all something else. So the USA Today, I'm gonna show this on here so y'all can see it. So they have their own 2019 NFL projections.
Oh,
right?
that's just stupid.
Oh boy, I've seen
Now,
this.
now we're gonna save ours until closer to September.
Yeah.
But as of right now, they have this mess. Right now,
all right.
Right now,
Ain't no problem.
All right, so,
no problem.
So the AFC, they have the Chargers 12-4. Now, once again, this is USA Today Sports. I guess they had a poll or whatever
Oh my
survey.
Lord, what are y'all doing?
The Chargers 12-4, the Chiefs 11-5, Broncos and Raiders none.
I ain't surprised by that. Well, I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, I am. I'm highly surprised. We got the Chiefs. The Chiefs
Number
over
2.
the Chiefs.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
I mean, it's just about one game.
Steelers.
It's everything else about this that I'm like, nah.
Right, especially in the NFC West.
Nah, I ain't tripping off that. I'm talking about their predictions for the grand dance.
Okay.
That's what I'm like, nah.
All right, so AFC North, they have Steelers 11-5,
No.
Browns 10-6,
No.
Ravens even, Bengals suck. AFC South,
Ravens gonna be better than what they think.
I can see the Browns being up there with a super winning record this year.
I kind of see that record.
I don't see the Steelers.
But I see them over the Steelers. I don't see the Steelers making 11 wins.
I see Steelers
I don't see
where
the-
the Ravens are.
Yes, I see a flip flop.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
even.
No, I don't see a flip flop so much. I see the Browns
On
first
top
place.
of the Steelers. Okay, yeah.
Browns,
And then-
Ravens, Steelers. That's what I
Yeah,
see.
there you go.
That's what I see.
AFC South, Colts and Jags tied at 10-6, Titans 9-7, Texans 6-10.
Damn, what the Texans?
No
do?
respect
really?
for the Texans.
They tripping.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, the Texans are much better.
The Colts were a fluke, man. So I'm gonna say that right now. The Colts were a fluke last year.
The luck show ran out.
I think they were a
The,
fluke.
the luck ran out when it mattered.
They were a fluke, man. They didn't do nothing for the
Who
first
they faced? Kansas?
No, they faced the Chiefs.
Yeah, the luck ran out when they faced the Chiefs.
Yeah. But I mean, a whole nother year with Luck being back from injury.
Who else they got on that team?
Oh man.
Who else? Who?
The dude on defense. I forgot his name.
That dude, right? That dude that.
Well, no, he on the Cowboys. Never-
But going back
dude.
to the Texans, I mean, they don't have no respect for Deshaun Watson.
Golly,
That's crazy.
no respect for this
Did
guy.
Deshaun
man.
Watson piss in your Cheerios?
You got what's his name? Hopkins
Yeah.
and the other cat, the wide receiver. But I think he's injured this year. But I mean, still,
Right.
you still got a decent team.
Then let's see.
And the defense, oh my God, you got what? I know what's we call it is holding out.
Clowney.
I think they'll do something with Clowney.
Then you have in the AFC East, the Patriots
That's a
11-5,
bull.
Bills 8-8, Jets 7-9, Dolphins 3-13.
I know somebody mad about the Jets.
God, no, the Patriots.
As far as the Patriots,
They'll win the damn division. They ain't
I'll
got
give
nobody
them that.
playing.
They really don't.
The Bills and
hold on,
Jets
here-
have been making a little bit of noise.
Now, here's who they got. You got the Bills, who they have players that quit at halftime, like retire. you got the Jets, whose coaches just wander out over that taco, and then you got the Dolphins.
Oh, yeah. He had that press conference, and he was looking like,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember.
That was his first time in the
We
room.
did. We talked about it on the show.
This is nice. I like this. Oh, those are LED lights. Wow,
This is the
they
coach.
really care about me.
Right. I'm the coach.
And then you got the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Well, hell, they beat the Patriots last year.
They did. A miracle win.
They really got the Patriots.
That was the
up.
highlight of their season.
Hold on, pause. They got the Patriots up that high without the old handy dandy Gronk.
That's what I'm saying.
Because when all else fails, Tom Brady would throw the Gronk. It's Tom Brady to, damn it, what's that new tight end's name? That's going to be on commentary.
But you know what? Like you said, they got Julian Edelman, and they got their running back, whatever his name is.
They got two. They got
Sony Michel.
And James White is still with them, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I still don't see how this team keep on
But
winning.
this NFC West is some bullshit. In what world?
That's all right.
In what world?
That's all
I ain't
right.
tripping off the Rams record. I'm cool with that. But what you need to do,
Cool with 97?
I'm cool with that because that's still a winning record. That's still playoffs. But what I'm not cool with is the
That's
49ers.
Almost
You need to flip
playoffs.
That.
That is a maybe playoffs. That ain't no guaranteed playoffs. 97.
Okay, if you flip their record of the 49ers, which is what it's going to be, flipped, we still win the division.
Yes. Now see, that is what I envision happening.
They think Jimmy Garoppolo going to come back
I would take
magnificently.
10 wins over 9 wins.
They think
And a-
Jimmy
and a-
Garoppolo going to come back magnificently. Boy,
Oh, they just putting too much stock into this 49ers team.
who
Man.
did they draft?
I had
The
to
only
look it up.
person that's coming back is Garoppolo. They suck all the way around.
Pull it up. in the NFC North, you had the
'Cause they
Vikings.
suck.
You had the Vikings at 12-4, Bears 11-5, Packers 9-7, Lions 3-13.
Well,
The
that
Bears.
sounds about right.
Vikings.
I feel
think,
like it'll be that close with
I
the
think the
Vikings and
Vikings. I think it might be close.
Do you see the Bears sliding from last year or improving? Or,
I see.
staying the same?
I kind of see that.
I don't know. You
I
had a
kinda see
whole offseason to figure out what the hell to do with Khalil Mack.
Yeah, man.
Granted, for like 3-4 years, they've had a whole
about to say
offseason
that's
to
the
figure out
same
what to
thing.
do with Aaron
Same thing
Donald.
with Aaron- right.
And they still got it.
It still can't stop them.
Because just when you think you've got all the answers, Aaron Donald changed all the questions.
NFC South, they have the Falcons winning. NFC South, Saints 10-6, Panthers 8-8,
I mean-
5-11.
I mean, you know.
Now that's a laugher. You got the Falcons in first place for real?
Hey, I'm gonna say,
I'll give it to them.
I'm gonna say this.
They're not going to do nothing past that. But I'll give them a good season. That's it.
I'm gonna say don't
Oh my
sleep
God.
on the Bucks because now you have the head coach Bruce Arians coaching the Bucks.
You still got Jameis Winston.
I think that he will get Jameis Winston right, unlike past coaches. Bruce Arians is different. He don't play that mess.
Yeah, I think so too.
Just the other day, Jameis Winston did the die and the dash at IHOP. Man, nobody know that.
He did.
No, he did.
Yeah, he didn't. But you know.
I was gonna revise my whole idiot. I was like, no, this dude did not.
That'd be funny. As
Oh my god.
And then last but not least, NFC East, Eagles 11-5, Cowboys 9-7, Giants, Redskins suck. They have going to the Super Bowl the Chargers and the Eagles, and they have the Chargers winning the whole thing. I can't wait to discuss some old stuff in the future about our projections. It's gonna be fun.
Well, with the
Oh my lord.
with the NFL government the way that
Who picked him? Who picked it? I want to know. Show your face.
Show your face.
Show your face, man.
Let's go.
show us your face, brother.
Please.
We want to see your face.
Put some money on it.
Let's go.
Put some money up, man.
Put a stack.
All right. So now, bird talk.
They doing good. Next.
That's so silly.
That's how we doing it. And if they doing bad, guess what we're saying? They doing bad. Next.
Right now they are up 12-4,
They doing good. Next.
top of the fourth
Is that
inning.
another home run? What is that?
I don't know. It looked like he did something.
No,
But
it
it
was
was
an
RBI.
RBI. by
RBI.
Adam Wainwright.
Okay.
Oh, look at him making the sacrificial thing.
But it does feel good to see them have some breathing room. Because these last few games, it's been exciting, but damn it,
Smooth.
it's still early, huh?
It's still the fourth inning, man.
You ain't lying.
And Wainwright is still pitching.
And they still third place team?
No, they're not. That would be more positive.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He said it. Let's move on because I told y'all I'm taking the blues route with this.
I'm sorry, Stan. I can't right now. I can't do it. But
I say they're 8-2 in the last 10 games, man.
yeah. So
Why you gotta break into my?
They are.
Why you gotta break into my segment of the standings? You don't see me talking about the AL, do you? No. Respect the boundaries. Now you're getting out of pocket.
Uh-oh.
You a little too happy over there. You got too much dip on your chip.
I was waiting on it.
There it is.
but the trade deadline is actually a week away.
Next week, 7 days.
We still need to make some
Mosaic,
Yes.
your days are numbered.
He don't give a damn if the team
If
wins.
you don't do something
Something has to be done.
by this deadline, it's on. The fire mode train is coming.
The only negative I see right now is starting pitching. We have too many guys who are only going to like the third or fourth inning and not going deeper. What are your thoughts on the Cardinals maybe trying to make a trade for Lance Lynn?
Idiotic.
Huh?
Idiotic because
Look at Lance Lynn's numbers this year.
you got rid of him. You let the man go
Yeah.
to only try to get him back.
I mean, this wouldn't be the first time. They did it with Matt Adams last year.
Yeah, they did.
And then let him go again.
And
It's not idiotic because of his play and him getting them.
Okay.
It's idiotic because
y'all had him.
you just had him
Yeah.
and now you let him go.
You just had him, man.
And recall when I said a while back that we are lacking that guy on the team that can add some edge.
Yeah.
That's what Lance Lynn can bring to the team.
He's got stability, man.
That too.
He's stable.
Yes, he comes in every fifth day, plays
He
hard.
does his job, doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
But he's 32.
Pitchers last a little longer.
and then sign him for maybe have him for what, a year or
Once
two.
he gets about 35, 36, then that's when you need to like Rain Right. That's when you start like
Yeah, but he's actually having a great year with Texas right
Will
now.
Texas want to get rid of him like that?
He only signed for 1 year, and they're losing right now, so he could be trade bait.
Yeah,
Man, Texas ain't. one man ain't gonna change it. Texas is ass right now. All I'm saying is, Sadar,
He's 12-6, 3.93 ERA.
what I need you to do is hold off until the beginning of next season for the Fire Mo campaign. Because Aroldis Chapman, he's still tied up, but he ain't available till
I need to
off-season.
see something before the trade deadline. I'm not letting up. If I don't see nothing before this trade deadline, I mean, you've had all this time, had all of these off seasons,
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
had all these off season chances, you had all these trade deadline chances, and you sit on your hands every single year.
And you just
Make a little move here, a little splash there, just to say, "Hey, I did something." They don't cut it, man.
Yeah, this is the year, and one of the things this offseason was it's all about 2019, not about 20 and whatever. It's all about this year. So prove it. We need more. We need starting pitching. We need more left-handed relief in the bullpen, and we also need because we still can't trust. Even though he had a great week last week in regards to Tyler O'Neill, we still can't trust him to be an everyday player because right now he's going through a rut where he is battling like one for his last 15.
So that could be a nice little trade bait there.
Exactly, him and Harrison Bader. Yeah, I'm done right now. I'm done with Bader. He hasn't proven.
just let his hair grow back. That was his mistake.
No, his game is a mistake. He can't hit. I'm sorry. He's a great guy in regards to on defense, but he doesn't provide anything on offense. And that's been the trend. Look at what Grichuk was with the Cardinals. And Bader is now. You got these talented guys who can defend, but you don't bring nothing to the table on offense. And we need some offense. So if we can find a way to maybe get a bat in the outfield, so when Ozuna comes back, you can have that new guy play center field or right field, and then have Fowler in center field. Ozuna comes back, boom. But you got to make something happen in regards to this trade deadline, which is once again next week. Let's see here. trying to see if I can find out some stuff here. Oh, never mind. It ain't showing it. But yeah, so Cardinals, let's go, man. It's getting down to nitty gritty. Next month is a dog days. Oh, and speaking of Rich,
Yeah.
their schedule doesn't get any easier for the next week. Up next, after we have Pittsburgh tomorrow, we have 3 at home against Houston Astros.
Oh God.
Then we are at home against the Chicago Cubs.
Oh.
So you got those 6 games in St. Louis. Then you go on the road and face Oakland. Their record is great. 2-game series.
Yeah.
Then you got the best team in all of baseball,
Damn.
the Dodgers. So these next
I'm not gonna say nothing, but I'm just saying, damn.
this next week
I ain't worried about it.
could determine the season for real.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
It can determine the season. Right now we are half a game out.
And in between that time, in between that stretch,
We a whole
is
time out.
the trade deadline.
So the Cubs did win.
Yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Okay. I was about to check that.
So
right
it's
now.
the trade. The trade deadline is in between that whole stretch.
Yeah.
Man, this is critical.
Yeah.
This is critical all the way around.
Big time. All right. So speaking of the stretch, it's time for Around the Bases.
Let's run these bases.
Yes.
All right. And Sadal, you have the AL.
The AL East. Yankees dominating. And I got to say this as a not so honorable mention. The Orioles. 33 and a half
We say, how do you do that?
games out. Wow, man.
Because they suck.
That's why. AL Central is Twins. Uh-oh, it's tightening up now. The Twins are only 3 games up over the Indians. The Indians have been tightening up the gap. They are 8-2 in their last 10 games. So this could be a pennant race right here.
And then everybody else is trash.
Yes, everybody else is trash. AL West, Houston Astros, like we just said. Now, the Athletics are 7.5 games out. They got a decent record, though. But they gotta worry about the wild card at this point. Because the Astros got that on lock. And that's the AL standings.
Let's go ahead and run these NL standings. The Dodgers are killing all of baseball right now. And they're also killing the NL
Call the
West.
National Guard. They are killing the team.
In the NL East, you've got Atlanta up top, 5 games above Washington, and 6 games above Philly. And in the Central, got that team from the north side of Chicago clinging to first place. Clinging to it.
LeBron James' son made this happen today.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
He almost rose up and dunked on someone.
Ooh.
Oh, he almost did it, y'all.
Almost like his pops.
Bronny James,
Oh,
y'all.
Lord Jesus.
He's growing up, man.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Sorry for interrupting you, man.
Said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
Bronny James is getting up there.
But yeah, Cubs are clinging to first place right now.
Clean, 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 clean.
We're 1 game behind them. Hopefully we win this game. That'll make us a half game, maybe, or still 1 game. I don't know.
Half a game.
And then you got Milwaukee in 3rd, then Cincinnati, then Pittsburgh. It's happening, gentlemen.
I hope so.
The switch, the momentum is shifting.
The momentum.
And didn't we tell someone that her team was not going to do anything?
Oh.
Oh, I could have told her that.
Oh. Oh.
And just
Sorry, Annie.
just in, the Mets are taking calls on Noah Syndergaard, the pitcher.
They're taking what?
Calls.
Oh, me, come on now. See? Come on. This is your chat. Okay.
We shall see.
Okay.
He got real hyped.
Yes, he did.
Because I just remember who our GM is.
In other news, no.
In other news.
Water is wet.
Right.
So that is Around the Bases. Now, it's time to have a little fun.
All right.
Yeah. it's getting a little slow right now. Sports, just a little bit. But we're gonna have some fun regardless, man. I asked the guys to come up with 3 teams from the AFC, 3 teams from the NFC. That's intriguing. Not their favorite teams or nothing like that. It's just what team is intriguing you.
It was still easy.
This offseason, going to training camp and these upcoming preseason games.
Yeah.
So who wants to go first? Stan?
The 3 teams in the AFC. Number 1, Cleveland. Duh.
Why?
Because they have reunited one of the most dominant tandems in college football between Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham Jr. Not to mention, you've got a young potential gunslinger in Baker Mayfield. And then you've got, who is that? Nick Chubb at running back? Mm-hmm. That's an impressive offense. And then on top of that, on the defense, you still have Myles Garrett. Is he a junior? Or is it just Myles Garrett?
I believe it is. He is a junior.
Junior? I'm just going to leave Garrett. I don't want to.
I can find out.
You still have Myles Garrett.
No, that's it.
Yeah. Him. Myles Garrett. So the Browns. A team that I was you said intrigued by, correct? Mm-hmm. Gotta say the Raiders. They picked up Antonio Brown, and Raiders fans are like, that's it. We're doing the whole damn thing. Forgetting that their coach is still John freaking Gruden.
Super Bowl champion, future Hall of Famer.
Still ain't gonna win another ring. That boy still look like Chucky.
Even more so because he got older.
Yep. And then the third team is the Kansas City Chiefs. They got so close last year.
If old boy would have caught that one pass,
That would have been it.
My Lord.
That would have been the highest watched Super Bowl in history. Just like that Monday Night Football game.
Oh, man.
incredible.
Man, just
One
that.
of
Shootout part 2.
Oh, yeah. It won the ESPY, too. Yeah, it did.
That's best game?
Yep. And then in the NFC.
Oh, I'm sorry. Say that. Go ahead. Go
my bad.
AFC.
Okay. Of course, I'm going to say the Browns because this team is poised to be the next great franchise.
Hopefully.
Because there's always, if you look through the history of NFL, there's always that team that really quite couldn't get it right for like decades, and then all of a sudden they find it. I think this is it for the Browns, man. Baker Mayfield, Odell Beckham Jr., Jarvis Landry. I mean, that's the offense.
Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb, and then you got Kareem Hunt coming back later on in the season. And then don't forget the defense, man. People forgetting the defense with Myles Garrett. They picked up Olivier Vernon.
And what's his face? Sheldon Richardson.
Yeah. So they got some pieces, and their defense is pretty darn good, man. And that's why I say they are going to the AFC Championship game. I'm making a bold prediction, bro. You tripping, whatever. But I think they're going to the AFC Championship game.
I don't think any prediction is bolder than mine.
Okay.
Browns in 5. Unless they got to play the Rams.
With all that being said, your prediction might come true.
Unless they got to play the Rams on the 5th year and they ain't make it until the 5th year. Then it's like, well, damn, you had a chance.
My second team is the Kansas City Chiefs, of course. But one reason is I want to see is Pat Mahomes the next face of the league. We don't know. He had a good season last year. This is the second season. Can he duplicate it? If he can, I say he's the next face of the league. And then number 3, and don't hurt me. I'm gonna say the Patriots because I think this is the making of the end of the dynasty. Ooh. I don't see Tom Brady holding on like this.
He don't have it. His same.
He's gonna be 42, 43, something like that. I don't see. There's no players on the team right now. I know the system. I know you got Belichick. I know. But they don't have anybody else that strikes me as a difference maker that can lead this team on after Brady. When Brady goes, that's it. So I'm looking at the Patriots. I'm thinking I'm going to see signs of slipping. I'm looking for their fall. Yes, I'm a hater. I know. I know. I'm going to admit, yes, I hate the New England Patriots. And I want to see them fall. And I think this is it. With Gronk retiring, that's just one of the pieces that is going to be the catalyst of their falling, man.
Interesting. All right, so for myself, I have the Oakland Raiders. They're going to be on Hard Knocks this year once again. Look forward to seeing year 2 of John Gruden. And then now that you have Mike Mayock, former NFL contributor.
Yeah.
He did a lot of the draft and analysis and everything. And then bringing in Antonio Brown. How is that going to work with Derek Carr? Will this make Derek Carr better? Because the pressure is surely going to be on Derek Carr to give AB the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So I look forward to seeing that.
I mean, who else the pressure going to be on? The other quarterback?
But you got to make plays.
Mm-hmm. Got to.
You have to make plays. You know,
got to set them up for.
2 years
success.
ago, 2 years ago, the Raiders, or 3 years ago, they were right there thinking the playoffs. Everybody had high hopes. Marshawn Lynch came in the next year. You thought they were gonna start doing some things, and it never happened. Derek Carr, this is your year to step up. If not, then you the problem. It ain't the issue.
Mm-hmm.
It's you. Up next, I have the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm interested to see if Nick Foles is going to show up like he did in Philadelphia and be that MVP.
That's the big question.
If he can be a huge step up from Blake Bortles and provide that team some consistent offense, because they have a great defense already. You know what, Jalen Ramsey going to come. But Nick Foles, are you going to lead this team? Can you do it? Will Leonard Fournette step up and be healthy and show why he was one of the best backs drafted a couple years ago? You got to shine.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. I wanted to say it's kind of like a tie a little bit between my third teams. That's the Browns, with what y'all was saying about the squad they have now.
Mm-hmm.
Odell, Baker Mayfield. Will Odell's mouth hurt the Browns? He's already started now saying how the Giants messed up and they didn't respect me. I was the reason why we went on. We was on Monday Night Football and primetime TV, and then they didn't respect me. And now how they did me and treated me this way. Now I'm gonna go out there and try to be the GOAT and pass Jerry Rice's yards. It's like just play.
But you know what? I always think about last year's Hard Knocks and Landry in that wide receiver room.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and they go way back.
He needs Landry.
They go way back.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure off camera, Landry's like, look, calm that ish down and play the game.
Yeah.
I totally disagree.
Uh-oh.
Don't calm none of that ish down.
Be you, huh?
Play with a chip on your damn shoulder. Play like you got something to prove.
Yes, play.
Whoop, they
Play like that. Don't talk. Don't talk. Play.
I mean, you can talk as long as you don't pull the Jalen Ramsey on Tariq Hill. As long as you don't do that, you can talk all you want.
And the team that I had tied was the New York Jets. I'm looking forward to seeing what Le'Veon Bell is going to bring to this team. You know, he's still. I know he didn't play last year, but he has to still be.
Does he have
in a lot of people's minds a top 3 running back?
Does he have tread on the tire?
We're gonna find out. Adam Gase is the head coach of that team. Sam Darnold, second year now.
Now, Adam Gase is notorious for mismanaging running backs.
Oh, interesting.
That was the rub this offseason.
Interesting.
And there was little controversy there with the running back.
You talking about for last
Le'Veon
year?
Bell.
Oh, okay.
Le'Veon Bell. There was a little rub there because Adam Gase, he's just notorious for like not running the ball. He just passes. He's pass happy.
I think he'll change that now that you got Le'Veon.
We'll see.
He knows better.
We'll see.
You know,
He had
some coaches
two
came to
other
stickers.
franchises, and he messed up. He had some great running backs.
The Bears and Miami Dolphins, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see if
That's why AJ Ajayi went to Philly
yeah.
because he was getting mismanaged by Adam Gase
Ooh, he gonna be back too.
in Miami.
Forgot about him.
Who?
Ajay. He's gonna be back this year because he got injured.
All right, AFC. Stan.
NFC.
I'm sorry, NFC, excuse me.
Before I go forward, the odds to win the NFL MVP came out today, and Patrick Mahomes is on top
Repeat.
to repeat the damn thing. And then second
That's
was
fair.
Andrew Luck. So I was like, okay, I feel like this list is just,
Man, come on, man.
it's just, you know.
Come on, man.
Well, my number one team in the NFC, I'm pretty sure it's the number one team on this table. It's got to be the Rams. You know, we made some defensive acquisitions. Of course, everyone's calling into question Todd Gurley and his knee. We'll see how all of that goes. Number two is the Chicago Bears. They finished 12-4 last season.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they crucified and released their kicker unjustly because the kick was freaking blocked.
Yes, it was.
But, you know, we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure of the acquisitions they made.
Kickers overall were terrible last year.
Oh, yeah,
anyway,
that was it.
It was
that was the
bad.
worst kicking performance by kickers I've ever seen.
And then my third team is the New Orleans Saints. All last season, they were known as the double down running back team.
And now,
Two monsters. And now all that weight has to be carried by the smaller of the two, Alvin Kamara.
Very talented though.
And then, of course, I personally, the Saints fans did all that crying. Cool. So get back to where you were last season, and let's see if you can do it. You can't, but let's see.
interesting.
You can't. You can't.
Sit all.
All right. Teams are similar. Rams. I want to see the Rams with a fully healthy wide receiver core. I dare say our wide receiver core is the best in all of football.
Cooper Kupp. Brandon Cooks. And what's his name?
Robert Woods.
There we go.
Robert Woods. And then don't forget about Alexander. Oh, my Lord, man. Oh, my Lord. All you got to do is block. All you got to do is block for
Why am I
golf.
forgetting about Alexander? Oh, what?
He took Cooper Kupp's spot.
Yeah. And he
And
did
good.
He did good.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Yep, he did good.
You might, yeah.
And then you got
Track meet, baby.
you got
Track
Everett, the tight end.
A tight end. They got the two tight ends.
Yeah.
Got the two tight ends.
Everett and Higbee.
And Higbee.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Loaded. It loaded.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah, Wills game one.
Oh, man. Just to see that wide receiver core, man.
Man.
So that's the reason why my second team, I say the Bears as well. I want to see how well this defense improves. One, and then I want to see what Mitchell Trubisky does.
Because
He's got to play well. Now he had some moments last year. Sparks of greatness for Mitchell Trubisky. Proves
Oh,
some
no. You mean Josh Reynolds.
I was so like, ain't no Alexander.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Josh Reynolds.
So like, wait a minute, you done
Sorry.
went back in
83,
time.
right?
Yeah,
Number 83.
You
I
done
was
went
thinking
back in
83.
time.
Did I?
Yeah, 83 was like
you talking about
that
you
was-
talking about the Denario Alexander from Mizzou.
Oh my God!
I mean, he did play for the Rams though.
Oh my goodness gracious!
DX.
I forgot
He
about
did,
that.
he did play for the Rams for like a good
I'm
season. though,
thinking.
though.
I'm,
Right.
I'm picturing
that was a-
83 in my head. I've got the wrong 83.
That was a tragedy.
I'm so
man.
like,
That was a tragedy. He was.
I'm sorry,
number
Reynolds.
84. He was number 84.
84?
Yeah, DX.
yeah.
Oh.
And then Josh Reynolds is 83. I was so like, wait a minute. I know Reynolds did numbers. I don't know about this.
Because I knew who you were talking about, but I had the name.
I showed one to the list. I was like,
and then I saw your face. I said, let me go ahead and look over here real quick.
Yeah. I wonder why he was like going to the roster.
Right.
Yeah, Mitchell. Back to the Bears defense. I want to see if they improve with Khalil Mack. He's just a beast out there. And Mitchell Trubisky had sparks of greatness. Can he put it together for a whole season? And if so, I mean, they're gonna run away with the NFC North. Yeah, I see the Packers there. Yeah, I see the Vikings there. But the Vikings had a full squad from the year before when they almost went to the NFC Championship game. Well, no, they did go to the NFC Championship game and lost. Damn. And then they went back the next year and went 8-7 and won. So that tells me that they were a fluke. Packers, Aaron Rodgers don't have a team around him. I'm sorry. So the Bears, if they could just play well on defense and have Trubisky not mess up, they can do it again over there. My third team, I'm looking at. It's not so much a team. It's just so much. It's just like the dynamic on the team, and that's the Redskins.
like it's not a team. Like
It's not the team. It's particularly the quarterback, Dwayne Haskins.
If he plays.
What do you mean?
Because you still have the other quarterback first before him, the one who took over for Alex Smith.
Alex Smith?
No, the quarterback who took
I'm about to say
Smith's
Alex
spot.
Smith ain't playing nothing. So
Case Keenum?
No, hold on, I'm sorry.
I feel like that's what it was.
No, God, he played with what team did he play for last year? With Tech, in college, Colt McCoy.
Colt McCoy?
Yeah.
Smooth.
Okay, wait. Yeah, so Colt McCoy, he took over for Alex Smith. Then you got Case Keenum second. Then you got Dwayne Haskins third.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I mean,
I know to the team.
Come on, man.
I know, but the Redskins, they played them a lot last year, and they already have him as their number one quarterback.
Dwayne Haskins gonna be the starter. Okay, he's gonna be the starter eventually. Okay. I want to see
Over Case Keenum?
Over all
yes,
of them.
Yes, over Case Keenum.
I mean, I hope
because
so.
Case Keenum was a bust last year.
I hope so.
Yes, he was a bust.
Good
And then a lot of people don't remember, but Darius Geis, running back out of LSU, had that ACL tear in preseason last year. Not preseason,
So he never was able
training
to show
camp.
himself for real.
Yes, and he's pretty good running back. Want to see, and they also have Bryce Love at running back as well.
Colt McCoy. He only had 372 yards.
Man, it's too early for bro. You tripping? It's too early for bro. You tripping, bro.
No. I'm not saying he's going to succeed. I'm just saying they already have him as the number one quarterback.
Well,
That's only by years of experience. He not starting.
anytime you have Colt McCoy as your number one
It's a problem.
quarterback,
It's a problem.
you already know what's gonna happen. And you got Dwayne Haskins back. Okay. Yeah, but I want to see that. I want to see how Dwayne Haskins does. He's in his hometown.
372.
That we all know eventually in the end he's gonna be the starting quarterback. It's just a matter of time.
He's saying in the end.
I wanna
I'm
see-
in the beginning.
In the end, he's gonna be the quarterback. Beginning, they may mess up, put Colt McCoy as number one quarterback, and they'll quickly see. I don't know if that's. I don't think so. No, but I want to see. I want to see how they do.
So
I want to see how the
he
kid
only
does.
played in 3 games last year.
Yeah.
And he threw an interception every game.
No,
Hopefully,
no, he didn't.
because he had 3 of them.
No, he had 3 in 1 game.
Oh,
And that was the Thanksgiving game against. Excuse me. That was the Thanksgiving game against Dallas.
I tried to help him out. I really did.
But he was 24 for 38 for 268 yards that game. So that was his best game actually last year. Cause look what he did the game before. 6 for 12, 54 yards, and then at Philly, 4 for 50 yards.
Got him.
Silly.
And look, Case Keenum was better than that, but not by much.
Yeah, but he was with Denver too.
Like he had higher stats, but even still, his quarterback rating
Now it's on a whole different team though.
was 5 points, 5.7 points
It's amazing that
above.
it's amazing how that organization went from high hopes drafting RG3 to what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on?
I don't think they gave RG3. They didn't give him a lot of things. Number one, they didn't give him a good surrounding team.
Well, they went to the playoffs.
He just got hurt.
So
He got hurt in the playoffs. No, what messed up his career was Shanahan. He messed up his career, forced the man to go out there. He knew he was hurt. And, of course, he's trying to be a team player, went out there, and what did he do? He messed up his knee for good. Same knee that he tore ACL on in college. Tore it, and it was already hurt. All he had to do was just sit back, let it heal up. Could have had a decent career. No, went out there, messed it up all the way, and then messed up his career. So I blame Shanahan on that.
All right. So you
That's
had
my team.
So you had the Rams, you had the Bears, and you had the Redskins.
Yeah.
All right. I have the Rams as well. From a different standpoint, how will this team come back from basically doing nothing in the Super Bowl? Because football is mental.
Yeah.
Will Jared Goff? Because I don't know if Todd Gurley is going to be the same guy. And if he's not,
I'm afraid. Of
now
that.
I know about
I'm afraid
the guy
of that.
you said they drafted this past year, but will Jared Goff be able to step up in year
Got
3?
to. He has got to. It's all on him. You got a full squad, like we just said.
Yeah.
Full squad a healthy squad at wide receiver. A lot of weapons to throw to throw to.
technically, this is year 4 for the brother, but year 3 starting. I know what you were getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, it's been 4 years already. Damn.
Still,
That's right, because
It's gotta-
it is year 3 for McVay.
how can you bounce back? And McVay, yes, he's a young coach, but I think he's one of the next greats.
I'm about to say, I
So,
don't think McVay
as one of the next greats, as a coach, how are you going to prepare the team after the Super Bowl loss?
I do feel that there are times in games where McVay he puts his foot off the gas, or he depends too much on on the passing game, and he forgets about his running backs.
Yeah.
The game, I think it was against the Eagles.
Can you blame him?
It was against
Hey,
the.
can you blame him with that kind of
It was
squad? there?
against the Bears and the Lions, in which he kind of like took away the offense. He's known for being a good offensive mind.
And he didn't know what to do.
You can't be one dimensional all the time.
Yeah, he didn't know what to do. He leaned on sorry.
Golf.
No, the defensive coach.
Oh, Wade Phillips.
Yeah, he leaned on Wade Phillips on the defense. I think he needs to sharpen up on defense and know a little bit
There
about
are
it.
certain moments in games that he may kind of like forget that you can do this and do that.
Yeah.
So
And Wade Phillips had to say, hey, you can do this.
yeah. So let's see what's happening with that. But like I said, mindset. You lost. You had a terrible showing. You didn't even show up for real in Super Bowl.
No.
So
Defense did. They did.
are you going to be hungry enough to come out the gates and say we are still the best team in the NFC? My second team is are the Saints. Will they recover from heartbreak from the NFC Championship?
Have they quit crying?
Because
enough
that's all it
to
was.
get better.
All they did was cry. They cried.
The whole city cried.
They cried about a game that they
The
could
fan
have won.
base cried. The coaches cried. Quarterbacks cried. Everybody crying.
Yeah.
About a game they could have won.
Still could have won it.
It was
Still coulda
right
won.
there for the
Still coulda
taking.
won.
It was right there. Y'all missed it.
And Sean Payton,
We had to make a 50-something yard field goal to win.
everyone kept talking about, the missed call by the referees, but Sean Payton had a terrible game call that fourth quarter, that last fourth quarter.
And for the
the
most
last
part-
3 minutes of the fourth quarter.
For the most part, the referees was on their side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They missed a lot of calls in the Rams game, but we didn't say nothing.
No, just kept on playing. And my last team, I'm saying the Eagles. Carson Wentz has to stay healthy all year.
Because it's his
long.
team. There's nobody behind him.
Nope.
It's him.
What you gonna do? And then you said Adai is back with the Eagles. Is that correct? Is he with them still?
AJ
Ajayi. Well, who's Adai?
Joseph Adai from
Joseph
Colts.
Adai.
Way,
Way back. Yeah.
back when the Colts was
Talk about me
Super
with
Bowl.
Alexander. Let's see. Eagles.
No,
I'm gonna
that's
go
Joseph Adai. You just type in Ajayi.
Oh,
See, he did it again.
That's what I was like.
AYI.
Oh,
AJAYI.
okay.
NFL. What's his first name? AJ.
I think it's AJ.
J.
Jay.
J.
Okay.
Cleared to return. Oh.
Also, he a free agent.
Oh. Rams front office.
That ain't gonna happen.
I'll say do it, man.
Man, shoot. Hey.
We lost CJ.
So even more intrigued with
We're the same team that picked up CJ Anderson.
lost him too.
some team.
So let's pick up AJ Ajay. Younger and a lot skinnier.
He on the Eagles.
I was gonna say I think he resigned back with them.
Yeah, he
Did he?
came back for 1 more year.
Okay, yeah, Darren Sproles he did sign back with the Eagles. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see what they're gonna do.
AJ Ajay's out there.
Do you still have it, Eagles? Carson Wentz, can you stay healthy? It's gonna be big, man. So that was fun. That was our
And
top three.
honorable mention I'd like to throw in for the NFC is
Yeah.
the Giants. Just to see
Can I throw an honorable mention too?
what they gonna do.
Please.
I want to see. Oh, I lost it. Oh Lord. Yeah, I want to see what these Cowboys gonna do.
Nothing.
Will Zeke Elliott report to camp on time? Or will he be like Melvin Gordon and hold out? And I'm telling you, I said I said this last week.
And Garrett, his time is running out.
Man, that time Ben ran out and he's still on the freaking. That's Jerry Jones. I
They
think
did go 10-6 last year.
I think Gary must have photos or receipts, something on.
He must got something.
He got something.
See, he does have something on Jerry Jones.
What?
Glory.
I was just about to
He might have
say.
some footage.
I was just about to say.
He might have some
that.
footage.
Maybe he caught him in the locker room one day, getting the good
man.
old glory.
It's the glory.
Gloria.
See, that's why we got to bring back these segments, man.
Yeah. So, what I'm gonna say next in regards to the Cowboys? That.
And what are they gonna do on defense?
So going back to Melvin Gordon, so the Chargers are not going to cave in to Gordon's demands.
Oh boy.
And like
Stalemate.
I said before, the running back position is being devalued. These teams are not going to go out and give you
That's what I told you.
6-7 years.
That's what I told you.
Some $1 million. No.
They're not valued like that because the game has changed.
Okay, see, y'all really can't make that case with Melvin Gordon. Any other running back, yeah.
Because he was injured. He's been injury prone.
Yeah.
Plus, it's Melvin Gordon.
But like I said, like I was gonna say, these organizations now they feel like, okay, if he ain't gonna play with us, we'll just find another running back for a cheaper price.
It used to be
Just fill him in.
the running back position used to be as coveted as the quarterback
Yeah,
position.
Because
but,
quarterbacks at a time were ass.
And then like you said,
the game has changed.
That's it.
It's more wide open. It's spread offense. It's more athletic quarterbacks. They
just
can
about to say
run.
that. Yep, that's what killed the running back.
And the
Quarterback
running
got
back
big.
is just an accessory, just like
You know what? It's
anybody
kinda
else on
like-
offense.
it's kind of like running backs are decoys now.
I'll take it a step further. Running backs are fullbacks now.
Just block. Make sure he don't get hit.
Right.
So that's it, man.
And plus, I honestly don't think you can make that argument with Melvin Gordon. I mean, hell, Ty Gurley is ranked the #1 running back in the league with arthritis.
You say he is right now?
He's still ranked #1.
Really?
Yep.
I thought I saw him like low.
He posted it on his Instagram page along with his Madden ratings. Which
Madden
he's
ratings.
actually doing pretty good. They ranked him pretty high.
Oh, we looking it up here.
Oh, he's #1 running back in Madden. Okay. #1 running back in
I
Madden
was
with a
gonna say.
97.
Let's see.
That's a video game.
See, via Sports Illustrated, they have the top 10 running backs in the game. Let's see. Okay. They have number 10, Tevin Coleman. Number 8, Joe Mixon and Melvin Gordon tied. Number 7, they have Ty Gurley.
Yeah.
Number 6, David Johnson. Number 5, Christian McCaffrey. They said this boy got swole over the offseason.
McCaffrey?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Number 4, Le'Veon Bell. Number 3, Saquon Barkley. 2, Alvin Kamara. And number 1,
Ezekiel Elliott.
let me see if I can pull this picture of
Oh, that's from a podcast.
Christian McCaffrey.
You ain't read that? It said from the podcast. That ain't like official NFL.
Yeah, I say via Sports Illustrated.
The podcast.
It's still Sports Illustrated.
Podcast.
It's the same thing.
Hell. Okay, so let's go off the people that had the Golden State duo of Steph Curry and Draymond Green as the number 2 duo in the NBA.
Christian McCaffrey swole.
Look,
Well, dang.
right there.
I hope it ain't no roids. I hope it ain't no roids.
So he came.
That's ridiculous.
Look, he came from that to that. That's freaking Incredible Hulk.
I hope it ain't roids. That's all I gotta say. I hope it ain't roids.
Man.
I hope it ain't roids.
Good Lord.
Dang.
Okay. So up next.
Anyway.
So yeah, for people who are video game players, back in the day, you had this NFL game outside of Madden. You had NFL 2K. They had a couple games out, but the game was NFL 2K5.
He was about the same.
It had he had
That's him on September 23rd of last year.
of last year.
Yeah, during the season.
But look at this pic right there. That's on the screen.
Okay, I'm on the brother's Instagram. You found a mid-motion picture. Look at him. There he is, and that was July 11th. Ain't a lot changed. They just caught him, like, at a good moment.
You got the shadows right. The shadows right.
Well, going back, so
smack dab in the middle of the letter.
2K5 was probably, for me, the best football game ever. That year they had ESPN presentation, Chris Berman doing the halftime post game. They had post game interviews. The game was just spectacular, but unfortunately, it was their last game in the 2K series. This recently they had a post about what is your all NFL 2K5 team, and we're gonna go ahead and let the people see what we see. Starting off with the quarterbacks and running backs. So, y'all have time to go over who y'all feel at that time would have been your
Yeah, this is easy.
Your
This was easy.
top quarterback and running back. So, Sadal, who would you have in regards to 2K5? Who was your quarterback at that time?
My quarterback at that time was Michael Vick, man. It was Michael Vick. Now, my favorite quarterback of all time is Peyton Manning. But we're talking about video game.
Right.
The video game was Michael Vick. Everybody wanted to play with Michael Vick. Everybody. And so Michael Vick is my choice at quarterback.
And sorry for not commenting earlier, but shouts out to Brian Baker. He says, "Is that a leather weight cap Stan has on?" What's up, fellas? Brian Baker also says Melvin Gordon gives Phillip Rivers a good target, though. He's a good receiver and running back. He deserves it, in my opinion, in regards to the payday. And the NFL Blitz will always be the best NFL game. So he
NFL Blitz was lit.
It was, but that's like like
They had an arcade game.
Arcade game.
They had the arcade game, then they had it on the consoles. too.
NFL
That game
Blitz was.
I mean, but it
arcade style
wasn't
game.
like a simulation like Madden and 2K, and NFL 2K was.
Yeah, it wasn't a simulation.
That was like a straight up arcade for real.
Yeah.
But
Hitting people, they going up in the air.
yeah, but going back quarterback, you had
Mike Vick.
all right.
Mike Vick. We really gonna take these one by one? It's only 4 categories.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Running back.
So bring up the picture. Bring the picture up.
You
man.
gotta
bring the picture up for us.
zoom it out. And you gotta bring up the other
Bring
one.
the picture.
Oh no, because right now the people can only see the top half.
I know,
coming.
but bring up the other one that you just had.
You
up
just
there
had
a minute ago.
Yeah.
You just had
You
it.
just had it.
It's
Thank
right
you.
It
there.
ain't going nowhere. You talking about?
Yes,
No,
thank you.
you just had it on the
Wanted
other
to see
side
it.
where we couldn't see the wide receiver at the tight end.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I'm focused on the people looking at what they can only see right now. So,
Okay, so I can see it now too.
Yeah.
All right. So at running back, I have LaDainian Thompson.
You couldn't.
Yeah, I have LaDainian Thompson because he can, he can run and catch. My wide receivers get 2, so I picked Terrell Owens and Randy Moss. Yes, I mean they were dominant. I mean, throw to Randy Moss at any point, he can catch the ball. Boom.
all right.
Didn't have a lot of speed, but he can catch. And so that's what I use. And of course, at tight end, it'd be none other than Tony Gonzalez.
All right, Stan.
All right, so my quarterback, you got to go with Michael Vick. Running back, LaDainian Tomlinson. Wide receiver, Randy Moss and Chad Johnson.
Chad Ochocinco.
Boy, was balling out.
No
right
love for
there.
Torrey Holt?
That was the 2005 wasn't a good time.
Okay.
Wasn't that around the time he left the team or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
well,
no
okay.
love.
So no,
And then my tight end, Jeremy Shockey.
he was a beast.
Jeremy Shockey was a beast. I would pick, that would be my second pick.
Jeremy Shockey was killing.
And he has a
Super Bowl
speed
44.
on the games. He had a little bit of speed on the games.
Make sure everybody can see this part here. So everybody can see the rest of the screen with the wide receivers and tight ends. All right, so quarterback for me during that year, I was rolling with McNabb.
Okay.
That year with the Eagles, him and T.O.
Skeet
He was
braids.
too slow for me.
Plus he had them skeet braids on like right here.
But I mean, you talking
He
about
was too slow for me. Like, I'm a big running quarterback guy, so I can pass and run. So you throw people off.
I felt that McNabb.
He could run, but he's slow.
I felt on that game McNabb could bounce off defenders.
Okay. So when they come out, he just,
see Vic, he can outrun it. But if someone came to Vic,
boom.
but
He'll
McNabb,
fumble. He would fumble in the game.
Wow, and then he'll still go ahead and throw that dime.
Yeah.
Running back, Priest Holmes was a freaking beast.
Yeah, people forget about Priest Holmes.
Yeah,
People forget.
Priest Holmes was a freaking beast. Wide receiver, I'm with Stan, Randy Moss, T.O. all day long. And then
No, he actually picked Chad Johnson.
no, I'm sorry, you had T.O. and Randy Moss. My bad.
Yeah.
And
I
then
just couldn't do T.O. over Chad Johnson. Not at that time. Chad Johnson was out
T.O.
doing miraculous things. That was around the time he got that Hall of Fame jacket made with the question marks next to the 2-0 question.
He was
around that time.
entertaining in real life, but in video game, T.O.
What do you think the video game is based off
He
of?
was a beast.
It's a dog.
He was a better wide receiver then.
Man,
so go on with that, huh?
gone with that.
Go on with that.
Well,
Only reason Chad ain't in the Hall of Fame is because of his life outside the NFL. He had that one issue a couple years ago with his then girlfriend, and I don't think he's gonna get in after that.
dude, do you know who's in the Hall of Fame?
Ray Lewis ain't do it.
We got a crackhead in the Hall of Fame, man.
Who the crackhead?
Lawrence Taylor.
What? But didn't they do that like?
We got a full crackhead in the Hall of Fame.
But when did they put him in? When did they put him in?
We put him in the 90s.
During the time he was doing it still.
Right.
He was on it.
He was on it.
He was probably snoring the night of.
He had got that. He had got that.
The night prior.
He had got the prostitute, and it ended up being a underage prostitute. All that. He was in the Hall of Fame.
It is a lot of crackheads.
But it's-
drug dealers.
Don't give me that character issue.
Hey, it's a whole lot of crackheads, drug dealers, killers, everything on in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. This ain't like the baseball Hall of
You know what
Fame.
else they are? Winners. No.
Inside the game, inside the lines, and then tight end Tony Gonzalez. So that was it, man. For little games, we're gonna get some more going next week. Once again, challenging the guys to provide 5 organizations.
You want to know why he got in? He was a 2-time champion. Ain't neither one of them win nothing. No rings.
Who?
Not even in Canada. T.O. and Chad.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And Chad was on the damn Patriots. That was a
And
shit.
Terrell Owens didn't win. Randy Moss didn't win either.
I said neither one of them. I was talking about T.O. too.
Oh.
But Randy Moss is freaking Randy Moss. You ain't never heard somebody say, "Oh, you got Ocho Cinco. Oh, you got T.O." My nigga, you just got mossed.
All right.
Boy, getting mossed in school was the most embarrassing thing. When you try to talk about somebody, man, that's why I mossed your ass. Oh!
All right. So, do y'all have anything in regards to, is this your leader?
Nope.
All right.
I don't.
Congrats, you're right.
Nope.
What? Okay.
I don't think so.
All right. Then we have, bro, you tripping.
Dang.
Ain't nobody tripping this week.
So, all right. So, I have one.
Okay.
Y'all may say I may not be tripping, but the youth movement for the Cardinals need to start now.
No, you're not tripping.
No, you ain't tripping at all.
So that means, and people ain't gonna like this if you are a big Cardinal fan, but look at what the team has done without Matt Carpenter and the great Yachty Molina.
You would do that. So
Yes.
I got on the damn shit.
I can't say you tripping, man. Because of Yachty's age, man.
Exactly, and
I can't say it.
he's not getting any younger.
He's great.
He keeps getting injured over little nicks and crannies now because of he's almost 40 years old.
Yeah.
Matt,
I wouldn't say he's almost 40 years old.
I feel like if he
is.
changes his diet,
He's only like
thirty.
36, 37.
He's almost 40.
That's only 36. I'm 35.
I must be 38.
So how the hell you go?
Exactly, that's my point. He almost 40.
You almost 40. He's mid-late 30s.
He is 37 years old. That's past mid.
Yeah.
You less than 730 days away.
Shoot,
He got another
matter of fact-
365.
Matter of fact, yeah, he's just a year under. Yeah, come on. So yeah, he's up there.
You got
he's pushing.
730 days.
He like this. He
ain't
always
no-
knocking that door. You always knocking that door.
See, hold on. He knocking. You putting the lock in the damn. You putting the key in the damn lock. Since he knocking.
Right. and then thinking about him playing as a catcher too for all his
Next year,
career.
he just got to put the lock.
I'm trying to lock the door back.
About to go back.
You ain't opened it yet.
Right.
I know. I'm trying to stay away from that door.
I don't want that key. But
Smooth talking about. You got the key in the first lock. Then next year it's the key in the door lock. Then after that you just open the door. Just whoosh.
But look, Yachty is right there watching me.
Exactly.
He like, man, I'm almost there. I'm watching.
I'm
what
patting
gonna be
myself
doing
down like
soon.
I don't have to.
Look, you at the door. He at the side.
I don't know. Where the key.
You at the side. You at the door. He at the sidewalk. Sadal in the car.
I'm
on
going
the
out the
sidewalk. I'm like 4 blocks down.
Stan's her run the club singing.
Right.
But going back real quick, I just feel like this team this year do not need now 100% like Carpenter. If he's the old Carpenter that we know, like
Flashy?
you know the back of the card, you know, consistent hitting doubles, home runs. That's different. Same thing with Molina, but both of these guys are not having good years.
But in all seriousness, I agree with you. I mean, he's on the far wrong side of 30 as a catcher.
But look, there's more. I feel like this youth movement is going to be the reason why they can win a championship. Because they're going to stick, if they stick with the youth movement, that's how it's going to help them to advance to further places. If you go back,
if you stay old, you ain't gonna go nowhere.
if you stay with this mentality, oh, that's Molina. He has to play every day because that's Molina. Oh, that's Carpenter. We paid him. He has to. No matter what he does, he has to still play. No, you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
But if you keep playing these Edmonds and Tommy Edmond, playing the Wieders and Kisner, if these guys are in the forefront doing their thing, let the youth movement begin. That's how you can change some things up and shake up the whole world and do something special. But you have to let that happen. If not, it's gonna be a failure.
Can't say that you're tripping, man. I would now if you would have said something like trading away Molina, I would have said, bro, you tripping.
No, I ain't saying that. He has to be on the team.
That would have been a bro, you tripping. Like, okay.
He has to be on the team, but
gone too far.
But he cannot have the rank of he can decide if he wants an off day or not. No.
Yeah.
He's past that time. Recall that article I sent you about Ozzie Smith?
Yep.
Yeah.
Molina has to be the new Ozzy.
I remember that time because Ozzie Smith at that time was my favorite player ever. And when
Royce Clayton,
when Royce Clayton, he benched him for Royce Clayton, and I was mad at LaRusse. I'm like, man, who is this new guy, man? Who is this guy?
But he did what was best for the team.
And they that season
they went
all the way to the NLCS.
Yep.
They had a 3-1 lead
Lost
and
to
blew
the
it.
freaking Braves. Oh, I'll never forget that. Had it. But yeah,
Win-win way.
Yachty has to be the new Ozzy. Bottom line.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Yeah.
All right. So we have
That kid just hit his first home run ever.
Kissner. Yep. Now we have Idiot of the Week.
I'm gonna let y'all go first. Whoever got.
Yeah, I'm scared about what you.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. So
I'm gonna let whoever got them go ahead.
all right.
I don't know what you're talking about. So
First one is Adrian Peterson.
Damn.
Yeah, you an idiot, man. You know what? You want somebody to have a sob story for you about losing your money? Look, man. All of these players in history, all of these pitfalls you see coming, but yet you don't see it, and now you want somebody to cry for you. I don't cry for you, man. You lose your money.
Cry me a river.
Cry me a river, man. On that. Dang.
For you.
On that front, man. Look, you an idiot for letting people mismanage your money, man. You know, so should have went to the folks.
9
that
blowouts and we got
you should have. Yeah, you should have went and sought counsel from some other former players that are actually doing something good with their money. No, you trusted your friends, your buddies, and they ripped you off. That's what happens, man. Those are the breaks. And then, secondly,
break it up.
I'm going to say it. He's my idiot of the week. Jalen Ramsey.
All right, here we go. What happened?
This man comes out. This man, first of all, didn't do a damn thing all last season. He put out the article last year about all of these players, how whack they are, and they overrated, and this, that, and the third. And then, funny thing happened.
What happens at all?
He showed that he is a little overrated as well.
Oh, overrated.
Overrated, a little overrated. I wouldn't say all the way overrated.
You know what?
Just a little
That'll
overrated.
be a good segment. Overrated or underrated?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So this man, you would think, okay, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna come in to training camp. I'm gonna work my ass off, and I'm gonna show him that I am a great cornerback. No, you know what he does?
And you know what's crazy?
No.
Recall when we talked about this a while back, I said how he came out and said, I'm a mature guy.
Yeah,
And,
I'm a mature guy.
I'm gonna come out and just play my game.
I'm gonna be good.
Now go ahead.
I'm gonna be good. No, he doesn't do any of that. He comes out in a Brinks truck. A whole Brinks truck. He come out there like, yay. Brinks truck. What does that mean? You want to get paid? For what? You want to get paid for what?
Get paid for what?
Pay for what? What you do? You want to get paid, so you come out the Brinks truck. First of all, you have taken all of the attention off of your teammates. Put it on yourself for what?
Oh no.
Oh damn.
Get it? Because you want to stunt with the Brinks truck. Man, that's clown stuff, man. You ain't even you wasn't even the best player on your team last year. And you want to stunt with the Brinks truck.
And Stan, you have a rebuttal?
I do.
Go ahead. And
So
I want to hear this.
So your main concern is the Brinks truck, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did you read the Brinks truck?
No.
Clearly, because it said boost all over the Brinks truck. It was boost. The money bags of the Brinks truck said boost. Ha Davis, who came out with, you saw the video, right?
I saw a little bit of it.
Oh hell. Okay. So
I just saw stills of the Brinks truck. He coming out
You
doing
saw
all this.
stills, so you didn't think to watch the video?
No.
Okay, so all right, cool. I don't need my phone for this.
Uh-oh, he about to roast.
All right, so, oh Lord, that reminds me of my.
You want to defend the Brinks truck? Go ahead, man.
The Brinks truck and all of that is from Adidas. He recently signed an Adidas contract. If you notice, he had on Adidas Boost shoes.
And bag.
So did Ha Davis with the Adidas shirt and bag. All the money bags said Boost. And even the man filming the thing with the professional camera had an Adidas shirt on. It's all Adidas. He just inked a big old contract with them. Adidas paid for all that. They're going to use it for promotional purposes for the shoe because that's how Adidas
Why
gets down.
do it there on the first day of training camp, dude?
Because when else would he be allowed to do that?
Do it on your own time. You got cameras? Do it on your own time. This is a team time. This is the first day of training camp. Everybody's supposed to be serious about doing their job. You already got smoke from a lot of teams.
Who want the smoke?
And you coming out this Brinks truck, Adidas or not, that's not a good look. You just keep a low profile. Yeah, you signed a new deal. Congratulations for yourself, okay? All right?
Have you seen Adidas promo? No. You
I don't
haven't?
give a damn about the Adidas promo.
That's low scale.
I don't care about the Adidas promo. What has he done on the field? That Adidas promo ain't winning me football games. Oh, you endorsed by Adidas. Is that gonna make him? It's like the little pump shoe back in the day. They had the little pump. Is that gonna make me jump higher? If I use the pump, that shoe ain't gonna make him a better player.
But you know what it is going to do? Keep him from being your idiot of the week the same way Adrian Peterson is.
Here we go. Listen to what Ha said.
This man covered so good, he could have his own cell phone service. The man so good that we give him his own jail called Jalen Downey because these receivers are on 24-hour lockdown. If you check his pockets, he got 8 master locks in his pockets.
Really? Does he?
Lockdown all season.
Locked down all season.
Jalen Ramsey.
He forgot to say the legend. Boost. Of course, the door ain't work for him. The door closed back. He was like, man. Adidas everything. Plus, they both got on the Boost shoes. Then
He on lock. Who do he have on
to
lock?
your left. Oh, dang.
Who did he have on lock, Stanton? Who did he have on lock last year? Who did he have on lock last year? Who? So I mean, that's my point, man. You need to keep yourself a low profile. Yeah, you signed a deal. Congratulations for yourself. You got paid. Somebody paying you for it.
2 runs
Great.
scored.
I'm about to say, what in the world?
But as a team, you ain't doing no lockdown, nothing. I ain't see no lockdown at all. So he still get my idiot of the week for doing that. It's stupid.
No matter what you say, Stan.
No matter what you say.
No matter who paying
Well,
this.
it's for the shoe.
Yeah, boost.
It's a boost. Yeah, he needs a boost. His game needs a boost.
Dear Lord.
Maybe that is the perfect deal for him. A boost. He needs a boost.
Yo, this man is doing all this talk about this promo like he don't remember the promo back in the day for Converse. Promo back in the day for Converse was trash. The promo, what was that? For Gatorade, Kevin Garnett. What was that one commercial where they were dribbling the basketball and stuff, doing all that fancy stuff? Whoop, whop, whoop, whop, whop. There wasn't all-star players in them commercials. Some of them people was just big names. They were just popular. That's it. Popularity.
Yeah, but you said commercials.
He get
Commercial, meaning not at training camp, meaning
So-
on a set somewhere. If he would have made a commercial, cool, made a commercial. He made a commercial. But this is training camp, dude. This is the first day of training
So your
camp,
issue
man.
is the location of the commercial.
Yes. At the moment, the right moment, that was not the moment, man. That was not the moment to do that.
Wow, the play.
Did it happen?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Colton Wong. Oh, my goodness.
You're having sparks.
Jesus, what a play.
That ain't no idiot play. But an idiot play was bringing that Brinks truck.
So show that replay real quick. Thank you. Watch this.
They can't see it.
We talking about y'all too, man.
Oh.
So that was quick to say that. They can't
Right.
see it.
Like you don't think I know that?
See nothing we play all damn show.
We are a show that they're watching. They can't
That's
see
cool.
it.
They watching us, but they ain't seeing this. So we are seeing this, and they're just like,
What
oh,
we
man,
shouldn't have had seen is that Brinks truck
Good Lord.
on the first day of training camp. That's
Jesus.
I'm sorry. Adrian
Loving
Peterson
it.
and Jalen Ramsey, both of y'all my idiots of the week this week.
And I don't have one this week, so go ahead, Stan.
I ain't got nothing.
Oh, what? Okay. So with that being said, once again, y'all two are the idiots of the week.
Congratulations. You played yourselves.
I guess you can get your head out your ass, but Grandma told you get that money, black man. So
Get that money, black man.
I ain't never heard somebody get in trouble for getting money.
You know
I
what?
ain't never in the history of
You know what?
heard somebody get.
All money. What you get? All money and good money, huh?
You know what? Yeah, we about to get the bag right now. You know what? Everybody on the line.
Wait, what?
to get the bag.
Run to get that bag. Go run to get that bag. Many times on these laps.
He did
On the
for
line.
past few years, which is why he got it. He already got it. We gonna get the bag now. Everybody get to run it.
Hey,
Go get that bag.
what did Brett Hall say at the thing?
Oh, we gonna leave that alone.
We went blue. Woo!
Brinks truck. You trying to defend the Brinks truck. Well, you know, we was the promo. Get the hell out of here, man.
To those that apply, y'all some new food.
You know it applies to Jalen Ramsey. It applies. He's an idiot, man.
All right.
Doing all that talking last year, didn't learn his lesson. Anyway.
What if? What if he didn't get the bag? What you gonna say, man? What if? If
I bet you got a what if.
Cool.
You.
I don't.
What if Jalen Ramsey actually has a Pro Bowl caliber season this year?
Then you just gonna have to redact all this BS you just said.
No, I won't, because that's still a stupid move.
Paul DeYoung again. Oh, 3 home runs for Paul DeYoung.
Wow. You beside yourself tonight, man.
Help it. Hey, that's what happens when you start playing the way you should be playing.
Yeah.
Paul DeYoung should be hitting home runs. Paul Goldschmidt should be hitting. You know what I'm
That's why I
saying?
didn't bring my headphones. Now I remember. Yeah, loud as hell into the mic. in my
Hey,
ears.
sorry.
Smooth. my
Sorry, I apologize. It's
Ain't no
the
like we won
it's
damn
the
championship.
excitement.
Damn.
I made 3 home runs. You don't see that every day. You know what I'm saying? But
Depending on what team you play for.
right.
Yeah.
I'm about to say what you mean.
All right. So in regards to my what if the Falcons actually came through, and defeated the Patriots 3 years ago, or 2 years ago, excuse me.
The Patriots would have had a lifelong fear of birds.
It wouldn't have been like, you know, to hindsight, it wouldn't have been like the major ways. It would have been one of those, the Patriots lost kind of deals. Uh-oh, where you go? Oh, okay. Yeah, so it would be one of those deals where
I'm sorry, like, where'd it go?
it wouldn't be much or nothing. I think they'll still be in the same position they are in now. You know?
So you don't think that if the Patriots would have lost that Super Bowl, that maybe Belichick wouldn't have said, you know what, that's it, or Gronk would have left early?
Oh. Well, yeah, I think that would have accelerated it. Yeah. Thinking back again, it probably would have accelerated it.
See,
Yeah.
now your gears are turning.
Yeah, now my gears are turning. I was thinking on the Falcons side. They were like, yeah, they will still be the Falcons. But yeah, the Patriots, yeah.
Colton Wong,
And-
what a catch.
Would also, to piggyback on that, would Tom Brady be considered this GOAT, the greatest of all time?
Well,
if
he
lost
still,
that?
still would have been considered the GOAT.
No, he would have just had.
No, because the way he won that game kind of put the nail in the coffin. It was still up for grabs.
Plus, on top of that,
For a
it
long
just
time.
Been 5 rings
Yeah.
at that.
And he would have lost that. He would have got blown out because the way the game was going.
Honestly, he might still be a 4 because to lose to the Falcons
Then he won to play
and
last
then
year.
they lost to the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
4 rings. They might have made it last.
And then, they might have, but that would have messed with his psyche.
Yeah,
And we probably would have had a chance.
and then that just pisses me off.
And then,
about that.
and then, like I said
So
before,
thank you.
Then, like I said before, if New England would have lost, that could have changed their whole dynamic in regards to going to the next season. Should they? Would they have signed certain guys, drafted certain guys? Brought in this guy. A whole lot could have. It basically could have been a lot of ripple effects in regards to if they would have lost their game.
that was my ripple.
Like I was like, you doing some great googly movies.
Right. A good Google.
That thing is.
Yep, that's the end of the show.
All right, y'all.
Barely tap it, just blub, blub.
Let's go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Right there, right. Wait. Hey, wait.
We gotta wait till next week for
Hold on,
this,
wait,
man.
hold on.
Next week is the
No, it ain't. 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now.
Yeah,
Dang
we
it.
got this. This is the 31st.
That extra
He's
Wednesday.
already at it. Wait.
He was mentally
Hey, look.
already not here on Wednesday.
Look. Hey, girl. Don't stop.
Yep, I'm gonna take my
With that being said, oh man.
bat and go home.
All right, y'all. We out of here. Exactly. This is the Platform Sports Talk Show with your boy Smooth.
And Sadal.
Instant, but
Because when it's about sports.
It becomes our business.
and ish get out of hand sometimes. But business does pick up. It does. I promise you.
See y'all next week.
Power up on them.
We out of here.
Stay smooth, my friends. Peace.